Alright, so I'm going to talk about conquering fear. You know, when you're going for a PR or you're just lifting weight that's basically kind of outside your norm, like a significant amount, it can really fuck with your head. I mean, it's probably like one of the worst things, not the worst things, but definitely one of the limiters, you know. A lot of us have a lot of self-defeating thoughts and self-defeating prophecies that just kind of fuck us, you know, they screw us up and they prevent us from realizing our full potential. And every time I put a certain amount of weight on the barbell, you get this kind of these just negative stuff that go in your head, and they really mess with you. You know, today I put 455 pounds on the bar, and it was a little nerve-wracking. You know, it was I've never had that much weight. I felt pretty confident about 405 because last week I did 385, and you know, it was 20 pounds more, right? Not that much of a difference. So I was doing deadlift stance box squats, and I felt pretty good about it. You know, I was gonna fucking conquer this thing. I had this, felt good. And every time, like, I'm getting ready to lift, I just have all these things in my head that want to talk me out of it, and they come out of nowhere. It's really annoying. Like, what if my knee gives out, or what if my back gives out, or, you know, like all these fucking fucked up things. And one of the things that I know help a lot is if I just turn up the music, I put up a song, and just kind of pumps me up, and just essentially just drowns out all the distractions. Basically, eliminates all it drowns out all the other noise, and you're just focused on the lift and nothing else. Like 100% focus. You know, I've never heard anyone talk about this. You know, you see these guys, they talk about lifting heavy weight, you know, pulling a certain amount of weight, but I've never actually heard anyone talk about the fear of going for a weight you've never done. Because I think everyone kind of goes through it. When you're pushing yourself, you know, like, that's just like an example. It's just like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to really give a good example that other analogy. I'm usually good at coming up with analogies. It's just, you just have this feeling of not making it. Like you're gonna break something. Like, what's the worst thing that can possibly happen? That's probably what's gonna happen now. And I have this thing that kind of got me through it. And you know what it was? It was, I can do one, I can do two. I can do one, I can do two. I'm just gonna do one, I'm gonna do two. And that helped me put on the weight. And then I had a second guess, you know, I put 405, then I put 425, and then I went to put 455. I took a 10 off, put 25 on each side. And what did I say to myself? I said, I'm just gonna do two. And I fucking did two. I did two. And I felt good. How do you get past that negative junk? You know, Seth Godin is one of the guys I love his writing. I love how he writes. Love his books. The Linchpin is one of my favorite books that he's written. And he talks about, this is what he says, he does what he fears every day. And that's kind of what went through my head also. When I slapped that 25 on to make it a 455, I just thought to myself, you know what? I didn't even say that. I just said, this is scary, I need to do it. This is scary, I need to do it. And that fear was kind of like a trigger. You know, you get this feeling of fear, like, and then you face it head on and you go, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, or you retreat. And I'm proud to say that I intelligently faced my fear. Felt good about it. Just wanted to share that.